Good morning. If I don't do this now, then I'm just like gonna keep putting it off. So I gotta leave soon. But here is a just morning mini Bible study, Bible devotional, I guess. Yeah, devotional, I guess. Anyway, it's some verses that I have read a few times recently, and it just I thought it was a good point to make. So, 1 Samuel 23, chapter 23, verses 1 through 5. So it says, 1 Samuel chapter 23, verse 1, Then they told David, saying, Behold, the Philistines fight against Keilah, and they rob the threshing floors. So he's like, hey, the Philistines are doing this. What are you going to do about it? Kind of thing. At least that's how I see it. I might be wrong. These are just my thoughts, okay? And then verse 2, Therefore David inquired of the Lord, saying, Shall I go and smite these Philistines? I'm going to stop right there in the middle of the verse and say, I love that this is the point I want to make, is that I think it's snowing. That's not the point I want to make. Anyway, David inquired of the Lord. That's the point I want to make. The fact that there was no, it doesn't say of any hesitation. God puts in here all that we... Mom. Shh. Yes. So then it says that David inquired of the Lord right away. I love that, because it's like he hears something, there's a problem. It might be like, oh, it's the Philistines, no way I'm gonna help. Or the reaction could have been immediately, oh yeah, we should help, but what about the Philistines? And instead of just stopping and worrying about it, immediately he went to God. It was just it says therefore, which means because he heard this, the immediate response was, oh, okay, I'm going to go to God. What does he say about this? I love that. It says, Shall I go and smite these Philistines? And the Lord said unto David, Go and smite the Philistines and save Keilah. Verse 3, And David's men said unto him, so God says, go. He doesn't say, okay, yeah, I'm going to help you, I'm going to whatever, but God says, yes, go. So it's okay, you got to listen to God. But David's men, it says in verse 3, And David's men said unto him, Behold, we be afraid here in Judah. How much more then if we come to Keilah against the armies of the Philistines? So they said, we're already afraid. What do you... We're really afraid, and then we're gonna be more afraid when we go there. I mean, is this a good idea? Then David has compassion on them. Isn't oh, well, maybe, no. But he does go to God again and says, it says, verse 4, Then David inquired of the Lord yet again. And the Lord answered him and said, this time he says, Arise, go down to Keilah. Again, go. I'm telling you to go. Yes, you need to go. But he adds, For I will deliver the Philistines into thine hand. So it's you know what? I'm giving you the full picture here. The Philistines are going to be delivered into your hand. So tell your men not to worry, because you're going to win. So then verse 5, David and his men went to Keilah and fought with the Philistines and brought away their cattle and smote them with a great slaughter. So David saved the inhabitants of Keilah, just like God said. I hope you appreciated that. I think the takeaway, the takeaway is, for me at least, is that if there arises any kind of problem, any kind of crisis, any kind of something in your life you need to react to, you need to make a choice, whatever, let's strive to make our first thought be go to God. Thanks for listening. I hope y'all have a great day. I don't know why I said y'all. Anyway.